almost 5 years old at this point, but I still kind of have a lot of fun playing this game, to be honest with you. Like, I don't know. I like the NBA Live series because I think they're fun. I wish NBA Live would. I wish EA would come out with some more NBA games. Like, I don't have a problem with NBA Live. And I feel like the best NBA game that they have came out with was NBA Jam. Like, I feel like the best EA NBA game was EA Jam, but I don't know. I've not played that game in so fucking long. But it was fun.
We welcome you to Miami, Florida. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, no more time for scenics on Biscayne Boulevard. It's time for the action.
Ed, I've seen it so many times, and I've witnessed it. The scenic view can sometimes get the best of you. Let's see if that's the case tonight.
Time to go inside the greatest club in the NBA. The jump is won by New York. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. And he hits.
So deadly. Now look, part of that is God-given talent. But the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle. Oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
To Dennis Smith Jr. Jay, sometimes it's not just the heat that does opponents in Miami. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
No idea.
Brown into the front court, trailing by 4. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Now a steal on a very lazy pass there. Smith now into the front court. Looking to make something happen to Gasol. That's no good. To Cantor.
I don't really know.
To Brogdon. Fires the 3, and he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
And the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
Knocks down all 3 at the line. Smith with it up top. They trail by 7. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
He'd have the basketball. Cleans it up to Markkanen.
Man cannot make anything.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
One thing I'm going to say I do like about the NBA Live is the fact that the dribble packages are so fucking crazy. Like, you can get the professor dribble package, or you can get bone collectors.
One free throw, count it. It's a 3-point play, and the lead up to 8.
NBA Live is fucking scary. Like, QJB,
Slams it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
yeah, huge, like, literally stuff in YouTube. I see a lot of
To Markkanen. To Butler. 4-3. Can't get the bounce. Big finish that time for Julius Randle.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. It's the Heat with the possession. Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
To Gasol. To Colin Sexton. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Absolute stud, just flexing on them on both the defensive and offensive end. I don't know if we should call him the young bull anymore. He's maturing right in front of our eyes.
And he can't get it to go down.
Bro.
It's no good.
Like, you're wide open. I don't know how the hell you're missing those shots.
To Julius Randle. It's Cantor with the board.
Can't really even trust Jimmy Butler right now.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
The free throw, perfect. The lead is up to 7. To Julius Randle.
That was big.
Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. Gets a look. Can't hit. To Colin Sexton. Goes to the right side. Josh Jackson to Colin Sexton. Has a look. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
The free throw good. Cashes in on the three-point play. The lead now stands at 10. Gets to the basket and scores.
That's what they need to do more of. Attack that basket. Hit him where it hurts.
And a chance coming up at the line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
First one, count it. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. It's the Heat with the possession. To Cantor. And scores. Strong take.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
Randle to Jackson. And it's Cantor. Tips it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
It's no good. Great defense.
They said that was wide open.
Baller into the front court. Lead is 12. To Brogdon. Lets it fly from long range. Off the mark. No good. Short jumper off the mark. Miami with the basketball.
Got him. Be up, baby.
To Markkanen from long range. His first effort off the mark.
The one time I actually trusted to shoot the ball, bro.
Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
Rotate. Double.
To Cantor. Beyond the arc for three. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up the three.
Sexton to Jackson. Nothing going here on that drive. They go down low to Randall. He shoots. Oh, off the mark.
Woo, I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
To Brogdon. Here's a chance from long range, and it's good.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Coach of the Knicks signals for a timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Count the basket inside.
The defense needs to be in more of a stance and react better. A player with that kind of NBA talent level will get to the rim every time with moves like that.
I'm here. I got ball.
To Butler. Going to launch beyond the arc. Off the mark. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Ooh, he'll take that.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Sexton. Here comes the screen. To Julius Randle. Working hard on the glass. Grabs his own miss and concentration.
Finally something goes their way. I don't think I need to tell you, but this has been a disaster of a first quarter. They just need somebody to get hot, and then they need to come together as a team and get a few stops.
Fires the three, and he buries it.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
I know I can't make those all the time, so
Keep coming.
You miss or you don't make.
Sexton
You can't say you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. 'Cause if you don't take them, you don't miss them.
has a chance
But you ain't.
and buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Miami's got it.
I got him. Let's go.
Right there.
To Brogdon for three. Won't go for Brogdon.
Damn, bro.
Got a hand in his face.
Defense, let's go.
Turns and slams it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Nothing going here on that drive. Fires the three, cleans it up.
Shoot it.
Basket's good on the follow-up. Way to stay with it.
I don't think anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is
You
tied.
don't want to hug.
And they call it.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Promise you, you don't want to
New
hug.
blood coming in for both sides.
Serving in for the Knicks, number 1, Josh Jackson. Into the game for the Miami.
To Marcus Morris. Josh Jackson. Able to convert inside.
There you go. Finally. Shoot your shot.
I got him. You're on the island now. Double.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Sexton to Jackson. No good. Waiters to Alonzo Trier. Tosses, flushes down the slam.
We gotta look at
Jay,
that.
no question. There's an unspoken bond there.
Just on the same wavelength. And how about this? Sometimes a bad pass is a great pass when you have somebody as athletic as that can catch that anywhere and slam it down.
To Marcus Morris. Has a look.
All right, yeah.
Marking and shot,
Get off.
that
You can
misses.
use that
And the game is so
fucking talent
different. In
that
today's
you don't
NBA,
have to
defenders
walk
are
off the
longer,
fucking
quicker,
court.
and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
That's me. I got ball.
Driving right to the basket.
gave
To
up.
Waiters. 4-3. Dion Waiters. Not sure
outcome was
why he
better.
was left that open.
Outcome was
Hits the
better.
three.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Pick that shit up, bitch. Nope. You can pass that right back.
Dion Waiters. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
The assist.
Late heave to beat the buzzer. We played one here at American Airlines Arena with the Heat out in front. Jay and I back with more after this. You're watching the NBA on E. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Heat have the basketball. To Cantor. Shot from in close, no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Smith to Gasol.
He's hit me with that fucking footwork.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Same thing, dog.
To Alonzo Trier. Lets it fly from long range. Misfires. It's no good. Smith with the basketball. His guys down big. Dennis Smith Jr. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Alonzo Trier.
I got you.
Can't connect.
Can't trust my
Defense
guys
did
to
its
shoot
job that
5%.
time.
That doesn't
Smith
help.
into the front court. Down a bundle.
Really doesn't help that none of my guys can
Josh
fucking
Jackson
shoot,
to
make
Dennis
shots.
Smith Jr.
So,
Nothing going here on that drive. To Dennis Smith Jr. Trying to cash in. That's usually one that he'll knock down.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can get.
Stuffs it down with authority. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
timeout. I don't know how I
Smith to Marcus Morris.
I guess you can only call one.
Nothing going here on that drive. Enes Kanter able to recover with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Tough shot there for Jaylen Brown. No good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
I told you the screen was coming.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Like my old coach used to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's way too easy. Just keep attacking. It's easy money.
To Marcus Morris. Josh Jackson to Jaylen Brown. New York with 4 to shoot. Shot by Brown off the mark.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still you got to make that one.
To Waiters from long range. Missed it. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Into the front court comes Smith. He'll run the... to Jaylen Brown. Cruises inside for 2. We get a whistle and a timeout here for Miami as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes. Ennis Cantor, huge block. That's his 3rd block this evening.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Nothing going here on that drive.
Can't do it, don't do it.
To Dennis Smith Jr. From the outside, no good.
Give me stance, he's coming, give me stance. Double team, here we go.
To Butler, beyond the arc for 3.
He can't
Still hasn't hit from
just
deep
get
in the
off
first
the
half. No good.
Because we're winning without
Smith now into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Gasol. Short jumper misses.
Stay off that three-point line, man, because you have not been making
To Cantor.
shit.
Let him out, let him out.
Gets to the basket, but it's no good.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
And 2 points to
That
the
was
board.
not an open look, bro. I was literally 2 feet away from
Slams it down. 2 points. And the defender's lucky there wasn't more.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Smith to Julius Randle. It was right there.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim.
Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Y'all put in more effort.
And an 8-second violation. It's going the other way.
Thank God they finally fucking called that shit. Thank God. There have been plenty of times that I was like, man, they should fucking play that
To
shit.
Brogdon. Here's a chance from long range.
fuck
Not
did he
getting the
miss?
bounce.
Everybody missing wide open shots, especially if I fucking pass it.
Dennis
Fuck, my
Smith
teammates
Jr.
pass it. Oh, y'all
3 for
make
8. He's
everything.
got to do better.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
To Butler.
You gonna miss
Going to launch beyond the arc.
See, told
And
you.
still can't
Told
find
you.
his range from deep.
Wide
It's
the
no
fuck
good.
Open. Jimmy
Smith
Butler
with it
just
up top.
cannot shoot.
Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half.
But I guarantee you, watch.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. No good. That's great
Guarantee you,
defense.
let somebody
Great
else
contest
pass
by
it
the
to
D,
Jimmy.
but I want to
He'll
see the
make
coaching
that.
staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't
That was
the D.
BS.
It was
That
more in his own head.
BS. That
Count
was
it.
fucking
And the
BS.
foul. He is going to the
The
line for a
fucking
free throw.
S, bro.
Ed, you ever bail out of
Bullshit.
something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to
And they
getting
get the
out of the
ball
way,
back.
committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Y'all can't fucking box out.
Watch Cutter, watch Cutter, watch Cutter.
All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas, or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
But I want him drive. That's what I'm doing. I want him to go into my fucking paint.
Smith to Julius Randle.
Try that shit again.
Not that time.
What, fucking giant-ass motherfucker can't fucking guard on Mighty Mouse over here?
I got him. Here we go.
Can't score on Mighty Mouse because you... Thank you, see?
3 points.
A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports halftime report.
I need some assists, bro. I can stop scoring these points.
Fell.
But if I stop, that means...
Very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway.
Hit it, hit it.
They'll have
To Brogdon. Butler knocks it down and the foul. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
The most important
Butler
part
can
for the
actually
offensive
shoot,
player
too.
is
I
to
know
create
he can.
space. If you can create space, you can find your rhythm.
Jimmy
and that's what
Butler's a
we saw.
really good shooter.
Jimmy Butler
but
with a
just
chance at a
not on this game.
4-point play. A career 83% free throw shooter.
He used to play for the Bulls,
Let's
too.
see what the Knicks can do here.
So we should have told the coach.
Dennis Smith Jr. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To Butler. Fires the three, and Jimmy Butler all in stride. Catch and shoot three is good.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
For three, knocks it down, and the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
If you're the defender, you can't keep your hand outwards in the pocket of the shooter. The offensive player recognized that.
Did
He
not
raked
know
his
if you
arms
hold
into
hard
yours
line,
on
you
his
can
way up
actually
to take the
choose
shot.
to
That's a
have
foul every time.
Surprised that didn't
Malcolm
get blocked.
Brogdon with a chance at a 4-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Free throws up and perfect.
Yes, sir.
To Julius Randle.
Come on, G. At least do something.
The drive right to the basket, and he'll go to the foul line.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
He actually
Dennis
did save
Smith
me.
Jr. at the line for 2 shots. He struggled so far. Knocks down the first. 2 for 2 on that trip.
This man made the fucking free throws anyways.
Butler to bring it up. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Cantor. And the basket good at the rim.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Smith. And
Stop
they call the
mugging,
foul.
dude, bro.
Careful there, Jim.
That's just a
literally.
blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make
Not
a
being
statement.
like, oh yeah, let's be friends, bro. No, I'm trying to be like, give me that fucking ball, bro.
Smith to Julius Randle.
I don't want to be friends with this man. I don't know.
Knicks with 4 to shoot. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
To Brogdon. Has a chance. Scores from the
I know he
post.
fucking
This type of game needs
bro. Man is 2 for 8.
to be
his
celebrated.
field.
This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, That's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To Butler. Fires the three. You on top. Jimmy Butler. Contested three. He buries it.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
To Dennis Smith Jr. Deep two there. Won't go. Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Just hurt his feelings right there. And the ball landed on top of his fucking head. Little bitch. Bitch, my bitch.
To Gasol. The pass set it all up.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Smith to Julius Randle. Another chance. Marc Gasol. Consistent effort.
There was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
How is that a fucking foul, bro? How is that a fucking charging foul?
New York Knicks basketball.
I need to see a replay on that, bro. I need to see a fucking replay. And of course you can't. Because it only does it within the fucking play.
To Dennis Smith Jr. And he drains it. To Brogdon. 4-3.
How?
Off the iron. No good.
I hit the fucking thing. Hit the rim twice, too. Boop. Boop. And then missed.
To Dennis Smith Jr. And he's going to the free throw line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
First try, no good.
Hey, y'all, let's talk so much trash to this man.
Misses the second as well.
Come on, bro. You can't make no fucking free throws.
No, he can't guard you out there.
You gotta double team me, too, because y'all are trash.
To Brogdon.
Shut up, shut up.
Come on, show
And
me.
Randall right there to take in the rebound.
Double team me. My guys can't make anything.
And the finish, slam dunk.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a
my 10th fucking 12th assist
great
right
shot
now.
every
One more
possession.
fucking rebound and I'll have a triple double, bitch. Let's run that man to man.
Smith with the basketball. Down a bundle.
We can't do no 2-3 zone because we
To
break
Gasol.
down with those. They got me going up against the 7'5" fucking piece of
To
shit.
Dennis Smith Jr. Marc
Yeah, what do you
Gasol.
fucking
He's 3 of
expect, bro?
5.
Man,
60% shooting from the
David.
field.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Double team, double team.
Ah,
Double
I
team.
cannot fucking
To
speak.
Butler.
I'm saying that shit was David and Goliath over there.
And the rebound taken down by Randall.
Can't expect shit.
New York in control of the basketball.
Of course you gotta do that.
Screen coming.
'cause you know
Dennis
my
Smith
fucking
Jr.
plans,
matched
bro.
up with Jimmy Butler.
Beating you on fucking defense, man. Can't do shit.
Take stock of the
Can't get
floor.
no open shots, bro. Here. That's the joint.
Has a look. Just not going down.
I got him.
Switch up.
To Butler.
Switch up. Right here. Let's run it.
Trap, trap, trap. You got him. You got him.
Open. Open.
Lets it fly from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot. We talk so much about who are the MVP candidates, but there are other guys who are so valuable to their teams, and Jimmy Butler at the forefront of that list.
I have a phrase that I use when I describe players like Jimmy Butler. It's called most valuable mentality. There are certain players that approach the game with a certain mindset every single day that they will do anything possible to win the ball game. He plays with his heart and soul every single possession and every night, and he will leave it on the court if that means he can win the ball.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Missed the second as well.
Y'all ass-a-roni and cheese at this point. Y'all the fucking shit stains in people's underwear.
Marc Gasol sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Smith into the front court. His guys down big.
Fucking bitch.
To Gasol.
I'm not even gonna guard that man.
Shot from in close, no good.
I got my fucking shot. So if I foul out, that's going on me.
From long range. And the rebound taken by Brown.
Told you, my threes aren't that good.
To Dennis Smith Jr.
I only go for fucking drive.
Nothing going here on that drive. Marc Gasol, 4 out of 7.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Now let me play this move right here.
Tight space with the crossover. Oh, a whistle.
A simple touch foul.
He has fouled out for the
Nope. First one does not go. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
Into the front court comes Smith. Looking to make something happen.
Why y'all always got me up against Andre the fucking giant?
Doesn't get the bounce.
My guy looks like fucking Tweety.
That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
To Dennis Smith Jr. That is great vision to set it up. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs to guard on the next play down the court.
The assist from number 13.
Smith now into the front court. He'll run the offense. Butler into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Trying to cash in. He's looking for that touch. Possession lies with New York. He'd come up with it. Waiters. It's a big finish.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Smith to Jackson. Driving right to the basket. Dives for it. Not afraid to mix it up. Referee blows the whistle. Jump ball coming.
That probably would have been a
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
That dude just not let him get it.
To Butler. Beyond the arc for three. And the rebound taken by Jackson.
Fucking contested, bro. That was wide the fuck open. That's all goddamn.
And a whistle.
Ed, you
I
can't
didn't
lunge
fucking
like
do
that.
nothing. I didn't hit no buttons or anything, bro. Game is ass.
First try at the line, no good.
It's
So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second.
Hey, match up, match up, match
They were
up.
like, no, this man talking so
To
much
Markkanen.
shit. We gonna fuck
Make
him
it tough
up.
on him.
Here's a chance from long range,
Stop
cleaning
missing
the
shots.
offensive
Like
glass.
wide open
Goran
shots, dude. Like
Dragic.
literally
Better
that was
late than
the
never.
shot I
That was
should
his
fucking
first shot,
contest,
and it
bro.
goes down.
Nobody's there
Strong
guarding
finish.
me.
That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
To Marcus Morris. Sexton. The drive, right to the basket. Smith on the drive, but his shot won't fall. Butler. To Markkanen. Going to launch beyond the arc. He'll take that any day.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those three things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Couldn't keep it in. Out off Dennis Smith Jr. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor.
Thank God. Am I finally out of the game?
Go time is go time.
Substitutions.
Yes, I am truly out of the game now. Fouled out, but I feel like that was some BS on that call. Because, like, the time I fouled out, I literally didn't hit any fucking buttons.
The Heat could not have been more dominant in this game. What really stood out for me is how many times they scored on second effort plays. It takes heart to keep up that kind of execution, and these guys were relentless. The Heat can point to these guys for their scoring output. The Knicks are no longer suffering through what was a big-time blowout.
And every team in this league loses games. You just don't want to lose them like this. I can already see a players-only meeting in their future.
Here are the guys who put up the most points for the New York Knicks.
Game track. Second chance points. Player of the game.
What did you expect? He was cold, though. Probably Lauri Markkanen. I'm just going to say that. Lauri Markkanen was probably the player.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game.
Did not expect Julius on that. I expected Markkanen.
These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2.
Could be number 1, too.
Number 1.
Damn right. Damn right. That was fouled out, too. Or that was fouled, too. I said fouled out. 2 in the Eastern Conference behind Milwaukee.
These are the upcoming games for the Miami Heat. And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of Rose, thanks for joining us.
That took a good minute. That game took a good minute. Anything I can actually upgrade. To be honest with you, I haven't seen if I can upgrade anything or not in a minute. So I wonder if there is anything I could. I got the shit. See, this looks like the only thing I can do. But why is everything maxed out? I don't know. It's fine.